Well, a lot of people was questioning where Tekashi69 got the majority of the 1.7 million in his bank account. A lot of people were saying he didn't have 1.7 million in his bank account. And now the booking agency that he flamed and said that took money from him and on the Breakfast Club in an interview is now suing him for defamation of character and suing him for money they fronted him for an upcoming tour. And we're going to talk about it. It's Goodfellas Sports TV. I appreciate everybody coming back through. Salute to everybody. I'm going to link this article to the description so you can read it for yourself. And MTA is the booking agent. And, they alleged that it stole a ton of... MTA said the rapper alleged when they said on the Breakfast Club that they stole a ton of cash from him, and said that it was like millions of dollars they stole from him. They didn't like that on the Breakfast Club. And now the problems mount back up. They come out and say, they got death threats. It damaged their reputation. And he said that's not all. A rep for MTA tells us a large portion of the money Tekashi's attorney offered up in the court for his bail rightfully belonged to the company. Okay, MTA says it's already sent him $860,000 for a deposit on an upcoming show in the U.S., Mexico, and Germany. Presumably, he won't be able to perform those shows, so MTA wants their money back. So, they're saying, $860,000 of the $1.7 million that, Tekashi69 attorney put up to make bail, which was denied anyway, was of their money, and they want their money back. They want their money back. And a lot of people was questioning where he got that money from. I've seen a lot of guys, rappers saying, and people saying he didn't have 1.7 million. That's a lie, this and that. And that explains where the majority of the money came from. He had got, fronted cash to do a tour after he came out and said, he must have gave him the cash before that. He came out and did that Breakfast Club interview last Friday where he said that, they had stole money from him, and he told a story. And at the end of the day, he could have been trolling again, but guess what? That was malicious. And, MTA booking is pissed at the rapper for making what they call malicious and defamatory statements on social media. And last week on the Breakfast Club, they fired off a cease and desist letter demanding 6ix9ine retract and apologize publicly, or it's going to sue his ass. So they want him to come out and apologize. So presumably, I guess they believe that he will be getting out of jail. That's what they think. They believe he will get out of jail. And once he get out of jail, they want him to apologize, and they want his money back if he can't do this tour. They probably want his money back in general. They probably don't want to work with him no more. And that hurts in that type of industry, because in the music industry, it's a lot of people that gyp these artists. You know what I'm saying? The record label get theirs off top. A lot of people don't know back in the day, Michael Jackson was fighting to get, like dimes on or dollars on each record sale. You know what I'm saying? Guys was getting pennies per album they moved per dollar. So they was getting a couple pennies every dollar the album sold for. The record label was getting the majority of the money, and they own the masters and the rights to the music. So artists don't really get money. They never really got money from album sales. A lot of artists was getting pennies on the dollar. And the record label was getting the majority of the money from the album sales. So a lot of artists made their money touring. That's where they made their money at, doing touring and doing shows. And how, give you a little bit more insight before I continue on this story, how a lot of artists, and I said this before, if you listen to some of my other videos, make sure if you're a new subscriber, you subscribe and check out our playlist. How artists get in trouble with taxes, you know what I'm saying? They get in trouble with taxes because it's not a check. It's not like we go to work every day, we get a check. United States, the government take their money out, the state takes their money out, and then they take the money out. No, they do something like a 1099 contract form. So when they do these shows, they get $20,000, $50,000 doing these little shows in clubs or on a tour. They get that in cash. 9 times out of 10, they get it in cash. So they have to take the taxes out themselves. So it's up to their accountant or guy that do their taxes or their accountant agent to take the money out. And a lot of people don't take the money out. So at the end of the day, when each venue reports who they paid out to, and put their things in for the IRS is notified. Okay, they gave Tekashi69, I'm just saying hypothetically, $20,000 to do the show. He didn't report he got $20,000 to do the show. So they wait for it, whatever years, 4 years, and then all that money you owe, then they put a tax on that. That's how people get into problems. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for boxers as well too. A lot of independent, entertainers and athletes, go through the tax issue like that. You got to be on your P's and Q's. But yeah, you can't be out here tearing down a booking agent and it ain't true, and you can't prove it's true. Now, if you get out there and prove it's true, then he ain't gonna face no sue. You know what I'm saying? But you come out here and say they stole all this money from you, and when they just dropped almost $1 million in your account, and the majority of that $1 million in the account came from MTA booking. That's what they claim, and this is all alleged. Then they want him to get out here and apologize and send their money back. At the end of the day, trouble on top of trouble. And now lawyers are saying, around the rumor mill that Tekashi69 charges and ain't gonna stick. So if he get out by the time his album get out, his album probably gonna be super hot. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have to go ahead and make amends with them, man. But if you really feel that they robbed him and they did that to him, then he got to stand by that and get ready to go to court and prove that they took this money from him. You know what I'm saying? You say it was over $1 million. You don't know what to believe with this guy. This guy's everything for attention, everything for flash, everything for lying. You don't know when he lying and telling the truth. When he got robbed, we didn't know if he was trolling to sell his new. He had a new song with Nicki Minaj out. People still believe he trolling with this court thing. Now lawyers saying the charge is not gonna stick. So hey, it is what it is. He in general population, but it's another problem right here. And now you know where he got the majority of that money from, that bail money from. They said that's our money. And now you can't accommodate us and do the tour dates. It is what it is. And his next bail hearing is Wednesday. So after the holiday, it says it waits his Wednesday's bail hearing. So his bail hearing must be today. Okay. So he got another bail hearing today. So hey, it is what it is, man. Like I said before, I don't want to see nobody go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Unless they was doing something really, really malicious or something like that. You don't want to see nobody go to jail. But at the end of the day, he brought this upon himself, man. And hopefully he can get out this experience. He can get out this situation, learn from this experience, continue his career, and just leave the trolling issue behind, man. You know what I'm saying? Charlamagne the God begged with him to apologize and to move on. Fat Joe told him the same thing, to move on. And, when he get out, he can handle this situation. He make bail Wednesday before the holiday. Maybe they're trying to scare him. I don't want nobody to be locked up during the holiday, man. I want you to be with your family and stuff of that nature. But Cat took it too far. He take things too far, man. Do your music and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, this is how you want to promote itself, and you got caught, in between the pickle. But, MTA want their money back. You know what I'm saying? And he better apologize and make amends with them, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know how you going to make up $860,000. How you going to make that up? You need that cash, though, but, it'll be all right for him, man. Hopefully he, he was praying in court as they was reading the bail, making the bail decision. So, he might bail out today. If they talking about today, Wednesday, I'll link the article in the description. He might bail out today, and if he can bail out today, apologize to MTA, see if they can do some shows, see if they can get this dismissed. And if he get it dismissed, man, he better live a straight lifestyle, man, and leave the BS alone, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it's Good Fella Sports TV. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. Check out our playlist. We do boxing, NBA, NFL, music, entertainment, MMA, golf, tennis. We do a lot of different things here, man. So make sure you smash the subscribe button. Make sure you check us out on Facebook and Twitter. That's definitely appreciated. Everybody that check us out on Facebook and Twitter. You can email me, reach out to me. The intro music, a lot of people ask for an instrumental. That link's in the description. Show my brother some love there. Also, we'll make a donation to the channel. That link's there as well. Mr. One Time for the one time. Good Fella Sports TV. We go.